Var. Birazcık daha aşağı doğru alabilir miyim? Oldu herhalde. Tamam. Kardeşim niye tavana bakarak uyanıyoruz biz ya? Bir şey diyeceğim ya. Bana mı öyle geliyor yoksa karanlıklar bir tık karanlık mı olmuş şeye göre? Oğlum bak bunu yapınca değişiyor. Buraya gelince çok oldu. Dur bakayım. Şimdi bir tık daha mı iyi? Sanki bir tık daha iyi. Daha aydınlık, evet. Böyle olsun. Hop. Selam. Şimdi nereye gideceğiz? Nereye gideceğiz? Şimdi ana görevlerden ilerleyeceğim ya. Nerede ana görev? Oo, uzakmış. Heh. Artık ıslık çalınca şey olayı bitti mi? İyi, güzel. Saçma sapan aranan adamın o şeyine geliyorduk. Neymiş bakalım. Bu mu?
Who are you?
I thought you would recognize a wayfarer when you...
Yes, of course. These days, you can never be sure who you'll be running into.
Quite right. But seeing as fate has brought us together, would you care to buy something?
Why not?
Var mı güzel bir şey? Yok. Kesin bir
I'll
şey
be off.
satabilir.
I don't want to be late. Blessings to you.
You look well travelled.
Why, yes, good man. There's plenty going on.
Frog pox.
Well, there's this one... Boom! Absolutely.
But what was the...
That's what the peasants... Then you've got...
So no one...
No. I'll be off. I don't want to be late.
Nice and slow.
Ne, çok mu eşyan var yani? Hayırdır? Bir dakika. Yo. Üstü boş. Heh.
Go, go.
Bir dakika. Bence şurayı bir görelim ya.
Whoa, whoa. Quick.
Daha önce geldik biz buraya. Okey.
Go.
Kızın olduğu yer bu ya.
Go.
Biz
Whoa.
kulaklık takmamanın kötü yanı işte. Buradan geliyor ses.
Let me out, damn it!
Oldaymış.
Open the door, please!
What are you doing in there?
Thank God! You've got to help me! The miller's gone completely mad! He locked me in here! He wants to kill me! The keys will be in the hearth room somewhere. Oh my God! Thank you! That lunatic said you have to help me.
Wait, slow.
Can't you see? I'm from the mill. I'm the miller's what? The miller. He's always been nasty to me. But so
And he locked you up.
he said it's 6 feet.
Damn.
Please, listen.
All right,
There's a shed behind the mill with wood in it. He must have gone.
stay here.
Thank you.
Ya Allah aşkına ne çıkacak bundan da. Ama güzel böyle hikayeler bak.
There's no one here. I hope I didn't miss him. I'll have to get back.
Kız kaçtı büyük ihtimal. Adam diyecek ki sen mi saldın, yok hırsızdı bilmem neydi, kesin öyle bir şey. Ya bak bu mesela kötü. Zaten eski, aha.
Hey! I reckon you're just who we're looking for. What are you doing here?
What? I'm just passing by.
Really? What a coincidence, eh? So you don't know anything about the...
And what am I supposed to know? I'm walking by. I don't have time for this shit.
Why are you getting upset so quickly? We're just having a chat.
Are you fucking serious? He was passing by, heard her yelling, and let her out.
Well, you're the only suspect around, and when something honks like a goot,
What are you saying?
that it's clear as day you let that thief go, and you're gonna pay for aiding and abetting her escape.
How dare you? Show me the respect I'm...
But I don't...
May I remind you, when you deal with me, I'm the son of Lord Radzig Cobbler. And if you don't accord me the treatment I deserve, I'll show you exactly why it doesn't pay to fuck with me.
If that's the case, we're sorry, sir. I'd have never expected nobility in a dump like this. I mean, we wouldn't have expected you here, sir.
But he let her go. I mean, she stole everything I had.
Shut your mouth, you fool. I'll make sure the thief is caught, sir. And once again, please accept our deepest apologies. I'll go to the village right away to see if anyone's seen her.
But what about...
You stay here, in case you...
Kurva?
I bid you farewell.
Fuck.
God be with you.
Oh, greetings to you too.
Neyse hırsızı salmış olduk, yapacak bir şey yok, ortam etmiş sonra ama artık işten geçti. Yapacak bir şey yok.
Quick!
Oyundaki alternatif hikayeler falan güzel ya, hoş oluyor. Şu yolu takip edeceğiz, okey.
Go! Go! Go!
Go.
İyi, şey değil, haydut maydut gibi bir şey değil, güzel.
Go! Go! Go! Ka!
My humble respects.
The Ruthard sent me.
What's that to do with me? I don't want to have anything more to do with him. So you...
He sends you his regards. And he asked me to remind you that he's still paying for masses for your family. As the two...
Sakura. Nobody knows about that but him.
That's why he told me. So you'd be sure I really did...
Sorry for being a bit hostile-like. Good to hear that Sir Kunzler... Give him my greeting.
Sure.
So, tell me, what did the...
Hmm.
I've got to get into Malashov.
What, all alone? Maybe.
Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What I need from you is to get a fresh horse ready for my friend. A fast one.
Well, you sure a fresh, fast horse don't come cheap. But fine, since you're from Sir Kunslin, somewhere a bit further from here, so I don't get in the shit if things go.
Of course. The last thing I want is to indate, and the Roothards promise to pay for the horse if it comes to any harm.
All right. So look, here next to the stud farm, when you go alongside the rocks to the end, you'll find a wooded. There's a well-trodden patch of ground there. So that's where hopefully nothing will happen to him if I just leave him there.
Thanks.
Tell me more about this secret passage. They say that.
That passage is secret for a reason.
Herregud, I'm to risk my farm and maybe even my.
Sorry, I can't do it.
That's.
Do you sell
And I also pick a horse.
Did you say?
As long as it's not. And do know, I hope, well.
No.
Are you trying to every horse the better? Well.
I reckon that's a...
But only otherwise you might end up. I'm sorry.
Atilla maşallah iyiymiş. Atilla alınabilir. Kar tohumu da olabilir. Bak. Bu da olabilir. Bu da kötü değilmiş. Hızı kaç bunun? 53. Diğerinin 60'tı. Sen geç. Sen de geç. En iyisi Atilla gibi. Konuşalım bakalım. Atilla'yı satıyor mu?
I'd like to buy...
Excellent.
Satmıyor mu lan Atilla'yı? Üzüldü.
I've changed my... Tell me...
The widder that but the between so but the that he.
...59'la koşuyor. Hızı iyi bunun. Kapasite 188. 120. En iyisi kar tohumu gibi de. Bunun cesareti yüksek o yüzden herhalde. Aynen. Cesareti bayağı yüksek lan onun. 53 153. Şuna bir daha bakalım. Hızı kaç bunun? 44. Dayanıklılık kötü bunun da ya. Adın neydi lan senin? Şamlak mıydı? Seni alacağız galiba. Çok iyiymiş ya. Atilla'yı niye satmıyorsun sen ya?
I'd like to buy.
Excellent.
What's Schlamhat?
A strong mining horse that his owner gave him to us so he could grow. He didn't want to put him in those. I can't blame him. He used to be a workhorse. But after getting some rest here, many noblemen have come to see him, but none of them bought him.
He looks like a good.
Şimdi teklif edeceğim, ne yapacağım?
How's this?
Look, offer a bit more.
3150.
That's reasonable.
Great.
There, come on. Safe travels.
Atışa her şeyi ata mı koymuşuz? Dağıt şimdilik.
Go! Quick! Whoa! Come here.
Güzel keşfettik. Şuraya gidiyoruz.
The chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross. and then go in the direction the top is pointing.
Kaç nerede lan? Hı. Ha.
Here you go. Take it.
Olay şu haç büyük ihtimal. Haçtan şuraya doğru gidiyoruz. Şu ağacın altı falan mı ya? Ha, diğeri de burada.
A cross in stone. This could be the place Rosa mentioned. I'll grab the spade and see if I'm in the right place.
Şimdi nereyi kazacağız? Küreği elimize mi almamız gerekiyor? Kürek nerede acaba? Yok oğlum, küreklik bir yer olsa küreği alacağım elime. Hah. Çüş kardeşim, yol üstündeki engele ben ne yapayım şimdi? Ne lazım burada bize? Yol üstünde engel var diyorsun. Heh, Allah Allah. Çıldırttı be.
Tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Malashov is clear. What do we have here? A ladder? In an escape, it'd be enough to pull it up, and that'd leave any pursuers stuck. I just hope it can hold one attacker. Damn it, that's cold.
Geldik Maleşlova ha.
What's this door doing here? Could it be another of the Ruthards' tricks? But if this beam is dropped onto those cleats, no one would break through in a hurry. I reckon with this, any defenders could hold off their pursuers for quite some time. This will come in handy on the way back. This looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage. You can do this. This is going to take a while.
Bence de. Hadi bakalım.
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us.
Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet?
He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back.
Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Why such concern, Otto?
Ha, bu da bizim o şerefsiz de. O herif herhalde.
Kuttenberg is ours. Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands. Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas, clear the way for him to the imperial throne, and take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation. And now, the glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst and his damned truce. He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas. And Sigismund. And now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us?
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now, there is nothing left to plunder. While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do?
We've got Cabon. I'll keep Hanush and the Lipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and Jobst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own two hands. Count on me, sir.
Bu herife de bir kılıç
The
geçirmek
betrayers
lazım.
of Christ hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
Yeah.
You're learning fast, young man.
The gate open.
A horseman, sir!
Hanush is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of and will catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
What?
That's not possible. It's a lie. It is true. Lord Toth is dead.
Who? Speak!
Şerefsiz ya.
The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out his heart!
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Sir Istvan was like a father to him. We better go. Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
Luck was on my side. Now to find Capon and get out of here.
He took a small escort with him, so the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
You got it, Conrad.
Jeppo, I'll send Hyman to the gate. You'll be in charge of the southern and eastern fortifications.
All right, Conrad. I'll get right on it.
Franz, run along back to the guardhouse and get some sleep so you don't fall asleep during the night watch.
Aye, don't worry.
The rest of you know your orders. You'll be sorry if you don't. Dismissed. And don't drink too much.
Got it, comrade.
Vitek, that card is starting to get on my fucking nerves.
I understand. I'll get right on it.
And tell Drahomira it's getting late, so she won't forget to take some food to our honored guests. I gave her the keys so I wouldn't have to fuck around with it myself.
Don't worry, it's already taken care of. I saw her taking it to them.
Well, that's great. That woman must be the only one I can rely on.
Bu geldiğimiz yer zaten. Bakalım. Nereye gidiyor burası? İçeri girdik herhalde. Ha. Kafamız takıldı. Bir şey yokmuş. Şu adam öldüresim var ama pişman olur muyum acaba? Bakalım. Bir dakika, bizim göğüs sırlarımız ne kadar para ediyor? 5000 var bende. Ha, salla bunu. Bunu açsak o herif orada duruyor değil mi? Buraya bak. O yüzden gerek yok. Buradan değil, şeyden gideceğiz. Şimdi kapatalım. Daha deminki yerden gideceğiz bence. Adam değilmiş lan. O bu da değil. Aa. Niye çıkmıyorsun buraya?
Damn it! Fuck this!
Buldular beni. Neyse ya. Burada ölürüz ya biz. Kaç kişi var lan burada?
No chance! Do it! No, you don't!
Ölürüm yani net. Tekrardan ha. Ha, anahtarı çalmayı okey yaptık da. Nereye gideceğimi hiç bilmiyorum ya.
Lord von Burgle had to leave on important
Now to
business
find
for King
Capon
Sigismund.
and get out of
He
here.
took a small escort with him, so the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
You've got it, Conrad.
Jeppo, I'll send Hyman to the gate. You'll be in charge of the southern and eastern fortifications.
All right, Conrad. I'll get right on it.
Franz, run along down to the guard.
Eh? What?
bad luck. Now you'll see what we do with criminals. Fuck you! Punishment by the blade. My favorite.
Nasıl ya?
Come out! Right now! Where are you, you piece of shit?
Come on! Show yourself!
Hero? What? Someone stole it?
So, what's missing?
Gerçekten mi?
Where's that thief? Right now!
Kımıldamayacağım, dur bakayım.
Where are you? Show yourself, swine. I'll kick your ass. Where's that fucking thief?
Look out!
Where are you?
He must be here
Show
somewhere.
yourself, hero! Where are you?
Show yourself, you crook.
Swine. I'll kick
Where's
your
that
ass.
thief?
Ama abi artık aramayın ya. Daha yeter.
Where's that?
Stop hiding, you piece of shit!
Allah giyeceğim kıyafeti sağ ol. Şey yapacağım ha.
Stop hiding, you piece of shit!
So,
This is pointless.
what's
There's nobody here.
Heh. Nobody Here'a bağladılar galiba. Hadi bakayım.
Where's that thief?
Geldi gene.
Kiss your ass goodbye!
Ya yok
Now
artık
you'll
ya.
see what we do with criminals, bastard!
You've no chance against me!
Shut up! Show me your stuff!
I'll deal with that bastard for you.
Punishment by... Hey! Get him!
What do you want?
Hillary's close to you. I'll chop you up on the spot.
Don't think I won't cut you to pieces. Take that fucker out, damn it!
yours.
I'll have you up like you deserve. No, you don't.
Don't dare bleed to death before I got you.
Punishment by the bread. My thing.
No, Jack. I'll kill you, you cunts.
Ah ah. Sen kimseyi öldürmeden gitmem lazım burada. Ha, şu gizlilik görevleri gerçekten çok rahatsız edici ya.
Lord von Burgau
Look
had
who's
to
on my
leave on
side.
important
Now to
business
find
for King
Capon
Sigismund,
and get out of
he
here.
took a small escort with him, so the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
You've got it, Conrad.
Diepold, I'll send Hyman to the gate. You'll be in charge of the southern and eastern fortifications.
All right, Conrad. I'll get right on it.
Franz, run along back to the guardhouse and get some sleep so you don't fall asleep during the night watch.
Aye, don't worry.
The rest of you know your orders. You'll be sorry if you don't. Dismissed. And don't drink too much.
Got it, Conrad.
Vitek, that cart is starting to get on my fucking nerves.
I understand. I'll get right on it.
And tell Drahomira it's getting late, so she won't forget to take some food to our honored guests. I gave her the keys so I wouldn't have to fuck around with it myself.
Don't worry, it's already taken care of. I saw her taking it to me.
Well, that's great. That woman must be the only one I can rely on.
Wait, who the hell are you? I'm going for a go.
Don't move a muscle.
All right, all right.
Clever fella. And now start talking. You've got Sir Hans Capon held captive here. Where is he?
So that's what you're after?
I won't ask twice.
They're holding him in the tower, on the top floor. Only Lord von Burgau has the key, and maybe the cook. That's all I know.
You see? Keeping your head on your shoulders isn't that hard.
great loss. It wasn't that good anyway.
Bu kadar mı konuşan çıkıyor gerçekten? Ayıp ya.
Conrad sent us to keep watch here.
I feel a little sorry for her, with nobody taking her seriously around here. She's some third-rate daughter of some lord from who knows where, so she was actually quite lucky that old Otto took a liking.
Wait!
What the devil are you doing in my chair? Guards!
Don't move, woman. And be nice to...
Surely you wouldn't...
I wouldn't. But my... So unless you want to meet it nice up club,
All right.
wear his hand's cape on.
One floor higher. The keys are around here somewhere. Take...
Do you know something about a book?
Sir Otto was reading one like that.
Be reasonable. If you're...
I understand.
Anahtarlar nerede? Hah, şurada. içeceğim ama ben bunu. Hah, ne var içinde acaba? Açtığımda değecek mi? Ne işte değmedi. Bundan bahsediyorum. Senin kapıyı çekelim biz. Kardeş ne kadar fakir fukara bir kaleymiş bu ya. İnsan kale deyince aklına daha bir zenginlik falan mı geliyor? Farklı bir. Var ya. Bakalım. Aşırı fakir ya. Acayip ben eşya koyacağım o derece yani. Aha. Yok, bu da para etmeyen altından değil ki. Evet. Bu da bize saldıracak sözde. Allah'ım.
What is happening? Who are you?
Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Good God, Henry. What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? Came to save your noble arse.
My noble arse thanks you. Oh, how did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Who's this? Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. At your service.
Brabant led the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind.
Tamam. Onu da alalım ama
No
artık çıkalım.
doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of
Tabii,
here,
tabii.
right? Well, let's hear it.
Of course I have a plan. Listen, I got to the fortress through a secret passageway that old Ruthard told me about. Von Bergov knows nothing about it.
C'est magnifique! Very cunning.
And so far, the garrison has no idea I'm here. We're lucky von Bergov left the fortress along with von Aulitz and some of the garrison. So I'll take you to that passageway, and we'll get out of here. We'll get to the forest not far from here. I'll have some horses ready there. We'll be gone before you can say the Lord's Prayer.
Formidable! I call that an elegant plan. I myself had to sneak like that once during the siege of Arezzo. So, what are we waiting for? On y va!
Wait. A passageway, you say? A dark, narrow passageway?
Well, it's just a passageway. There's a bit of water in it to wade through, but nothing we can't handle.
You can forget about it. I'm not going through any passageway.
Ne?
What?
Let me repeat. No passageway for me. It's not the chivalrous way.
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but in our situation it is more than delicious.
Fuck chivalry now. That passageway is the only chance we have of getting out of here alive.
Well, fuck your opinion. I mean, we'll all suffocate in that passageway.
What's gonna fall on us, damn it? It's completely safe.
Ever since that tower, there has to be.
Have you come up with some ingenious plan for getting out of here? If so, I'd really like to...
What do I know?
Un moment. Henri?
Yes?
And what about horses? Are there any horses?
I think there's a couple, yeah.
Très bien. But I think we could get there stealthily. And then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone. Just like I escaped when surrounded by... It may not be the best plan. It was the time has passed. The fortress is quiet.
That's a wonderful plan. But we need...
Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel in my hand again. Preferably Milanese, although I would...
Thanks, Henry. I feel better already.
A nice...
So?
C'est incroyable!
Don't complain, Henry.
We don't have time, and if someone...
Are you sure?
Je suis d'accord.
Don't you two start again.
All right, all right.
Nom de Dieu!
Merciful Christ.
Amen.
Amen.
Let's go.
Audentes fortuna. Juvat!
Oh Fortune, ma protectrice. Tu es toujours restée à mes côtés.
Şunları bir alalım.
I'll sort you out nicely. Je suis noble. Alors, he doesn't know which way is up. He's dead. What?
Tamam. Bu da gitti. Bırak bedeni burada. Bir şey yokmuş, temiz. Şu arkadaşı da öldürelim varsa burada biri. Yok. Okey. Devam ediyorsun şu. Ay ay. Ne alalım? Kapat mı? Oğlum açık değildi ki. Allah bu oyunun saçmalıkları beni benden alıyor. da bir soyalım ya. Bunda vardır bir şeyler. Kaç adam yatıyor burada? Bir mi? Bir tekmiş bu. Hadi Vite'yi öldürmeyelim. Kapon silahı geri verecek mi acaba? Kapon.
I must admit, mes amis, the last time I have had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France. Ah, we, monsieur, are surely brave, and fortune favors the brave. Yeah! Free at last!
Thank you for coming for me. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends.
Biz
I,
atın bakış açısından
Vauclin Brabant,
bakıyoruz.
chevalier,
At
aventurier
olduk
et
galiba.
voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave Henri. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauclin.
Vauclin?
Vauclin. Vauquelin.
Vauclin.
Galiba geri yok, vermemiş. Vallahi vermemiş.
Would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant. En
Brabant?
Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not tenant in any art or conversation. But at least you have courage and other skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
Neymiş hadi
What's your
bakalım.
plan, Sir Baron?
An heroic deed about which hordes shall one day be composed, similar to my feat in the famous battle of Arezzo.
Did you distinguish yourself in that battle?
Oui, oui, mon cher Henri. When all seemed lost, I led a heroically desperate attack that ultimately led us to victory. For
Helal
that,
be.
I was knighted. Opportunities for heroism await everywhere. One just has to seize them. What if we were to journey to Vienna? We could assemble a company and liberate le roi Wenceslas.
That would be excellent. If the king were to return, the nobility would definitely support him. Sigismund would have to withdraw.
Précisément. And what is more, our names would be sung throughout the kingdom. Undoubtedly, we would also earn a rich reward too. Then I would invite the best stonemason from France and build Monsieur Chapeau a castle that even Chevalier Hanush wouldn't be.
You must be mad. You've been free less than a day, and you're already thinking up ways to get yourself killed. I'd rather endure Hanush's preaching about my incompetence than listen to this chatter. We'll see what happens next, but the first thing that I need is to get good and drunk. Christ, wounds, such destruction and havoc.
War. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war, it's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bakalin. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in the rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening. Here!
Damn. I've wandered off somehow. I should get back to Hans.
Ben bunu yeni fark ettim. Biz aklımıza binmemişiz.
I fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now...
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy. Word reached Rat-Eye that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece.
It's best if Henry tells.
No sooner had we spied, we made camp by a pond with the intention of only we were ambushed by bandits in the evening.
And how did you two manage to get out alive?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way. We might not...
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though.
And the bastards treated it...
But you did get into Trotsky and...
Von Bergov received us and heard us out. We even helped him out several times. It all came out after we set out with von Bergov's men to deal with the...
Only they ambushed us, and...
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wentworth.
Well, I'll be damned.
So von Bergov has been the real enemy all...
Shishka. He's the captain of those outlaws.
Aynen o.
That name doesn't ring a bell.
I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
He's some impoverished yeoman. But he's handy in a battle, and he helped us when we needed it.
He made quite an impression on me for one. I'll be happy to see him again. But if only it didn't have to be in Rabors. Why Rabors?
We're riding to a gathering of king... If fortune favors us,
If we keep standing around here...
Patience, my friend. This pair have just...
Like how in the devil did you manage to escape?
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
Ulrich Vavak? But he's the mint master.
Well, he won't be for long, if it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from von Bergov in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markvart von Aulitz will be there with him, too. The word is, Sigismund is going...
He picked a nice time for it.
Can we go to Rabors with you? We could certainly...
I wish I could say yes, son. But the city Young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabors. And try to worm your way...
What? How can I get in there?
You've got the dirt on Vavak, and you don't know how to use
Vay
it.
arkadaş.
Just tell him either he gets you into the council...
It's worth a try.
I hope that assembly really isn't. If Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in taxes...
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces of the count. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Rabors.
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll leave you to rot.
Take it. I will go as well, and I will not let your friend out of my sight.
Hans? Who's this?
Vaclin Brabant.
He was a captive of Lord von Berg.
In that case, he'll be a welcome.
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. What?
The main thing is to watch out for yourself, Henry. As soon as you can do so without raising suspicion.
He'll manage it, but now we really need to hit the road.
Hallederim. Zaten
Safe travel, Henry.
Adieu et bonne chance.
And to you.
zaten Henry anasını satayım. Şunu yap. Henry bunu yap. Yazık çocuğa be.
I ought to go and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book.
İster. Ama ben de istiyorum. Dur bakayım. Kaç sayfa la bu? Güzel. Şimdi aynen onu yapalım ya. Hiç şeye gerek yok. Aç ya. Hiç uğraşma kurtlarla şimdi. Ne bu? Tamam, yola devam et abi. Ne duracağım, boş ver. Ay.
Hail.
Nerede? An hizmet. Yok ya.
The customers have been singing your praises recently. I do the best I can. I'm glad to hear. The Lord be with you. Take care, sir. What do you need?
Just watch where you're going next time.
My body.
Certainly. My...
Tend to my wound.
Or...
I'll gladly.
Tamam kardeşim, hadi. Yemek de veriyorlar mı lan? Fulleniyor mu o da? Onu merak ettim.
bandaged that wound for you, sir.
Yemek fullenmiyormuş bak.
You should be more careful. I apologize.
Good afternoon.
I'd like to sword fight.
I'm glad to hear it. Master Nicholas.
One of you?
Aye. One of us on...
How come it's only for citizens?
It's the Kuttenberg sword fighting hall. We wouldn't want any old strain.
And how can an honest man...
Well, it ain't that easy. You have to wait until there's a meet, and you have to have 2 Kuttenbergs. We can't just take every man. Then you have to appear before the council with your... If the council consents, you...
I see.
Not for a while.
Oh, Sacra. Thanks for the information.
See you later.
Good citizens. Here, here, here. While they're
falsehoods and indulgences.
Condemn all Christendom to eternal torture. Can that be right? Got any other
Where did you get that new bench?
God be with you.
Greetings.
I'm sorry.
It happened. Just
Greetings.
go next time. Greetings.
Kardeş ben burada var. Trafik mi yaptınız ya? Bu ne? Hadi.
Jesus Christ be praised. God be with you.
Well done in.
Resmen trafik yapmışlar ya.
Greetings to you.
Well, good day.
Hadi kardeşim. Hadi.
Greetings, sir. Careful.
Burada mı lan? Geldiğimiz görev.
Don't be shy. Come closer and take a look. Quality goods here.
What's going on? There's nothing going on here.
Oh, glad to see you again. You have the gall to show me your... Hold your horses. Actually, I have a little... You've come to... Call it what you like. The assembly. The one king's... Surely you wouldn't deny me a... Don't try that on me. And tell the... I want to know what Sigismund tells that you want to spy? Do you know what you're... Forget it! Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? All right, Mole. If I get you into the council, you'll behave and that will be the end of our business. All right. You can get into... He's roughly around your age. Maybe he can be... Although, not everyone would want to give up a... Who's this boy? Frank, which reminds me, otherwise you won't be... What will I need to work as a waiter? Fast feet and good manners. And the... Excuse me? Do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose? Well, no. Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it. Where can I find the cook's... He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today, from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost... That is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that... the what? That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. What would work on him? How would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how... I'll be going then. Just make sure we both...
Hands off the door, all right? I drove the local lord out of his own castle.
Nereye gidiyoruz şimdi?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
The finest
be
wine,
Cheers.
quality good.
I hope you have an uneventful shift.
The best wares on the market. Hogs for sale. Big
Knives! Knives for sale!
I'd like to discuss the price. Well, all right.
Excellent. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
New
Greetings. What?
You must be Francis.
I am.
I'm Henry.
I am.
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your...
Look here. It's not like I'm all them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
I just have to get in. I have an important message for the king.
But why would you want to...
It could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it.
I see. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Of course. All right. No, show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you. And think up some...
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one. Here it is. I look like a prick in it. The main thing is, don't lose it before the assembly, or get it covered in...
Thanks. I won't disgrace you. I promise.
You better not.
Okay.
Farewell, my friend.
Needles, threads, pins, silk tools, quality tools, shape...
Dilindeymiş lan.
Show me.
Satabileceğim bir şey var mı ya? Oho. Üzdü.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time.
Herhalde bunu takmamak gerekiyor diye düşünüyorum.
Franta Cooldown sent me.
Franta's not coming.
He got as drunk as a lord. Totally pie-faced.
I might have expected. Once, I told him if that ever happened again... Oh, well, you'll have to take... We can't be without a waiter here. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn.
I'm no greenhorn.
Oh, but allow Sir Adam of Zarjitz will be among the... Don't pour wine for him. Otherwise, and in general, a good waiter has to be invisible.
Huh?
Well, yes, but only to what... Understood?
Absolutely.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it, but you'll manage it.
I know everything I need.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load.
Her şeyi mi bıraktım? Ana. Tokacı veya kırmızı. Tokacı beyaz. Manastır kırmızı. Okey.
Our current Waffen arsenal is a joke, and on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That
I apologize, sir. Which one?
Can you believe it? Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them. Since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is.
Kimse bir şey
The
istemiyor
Dry
ya.
Devil is running free. There are Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend
I'm sorry.
yourselves with a
I
few
wasn't paying
rusty
attention.
halberds.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly? The merciful King Sigismund providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies. Nicht
I
wahr?
apologize, sir.
We are more than
Which one?
familiar with the
Monastery
Yemen
red.
state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he
I'll be right
waived
back.
some of the taxes.
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms
Arkadaş.
crossed for the Raubritter to wreak
Manastırı da
havoc
bu.
all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler
Sir?
will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current
Well,
situation.
thank the
We shall
Lord.
wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht.
Tokai, and a full cup.
I apologize, sir. Which wine?
Tokai, that's the white.
Somut da yapıyoruz. Ne güzel.
Good, sir.
Well, thank the Lord.
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
Isn't it the same thing?
Another drop of wine.
So
Don't
the
make me
cleanliness of
beg.
the city is not what it should be.
I apologize,
The
sir.
current baths in the city
Which wine?
fall
Are you
far short
colourblind?
of covering all the
White.
citizens' needs.
You're right, Jerome.
Sir?
But a woman named Betty has showed up on Hoprink. I want to repair the baths that used to be there.
She's a protege of Marish. Her efforts are commendable, but I don't think she will succeed. It takes a firm hand.
Lan birisine verme demişlerdi o bu muydu?
Feminine fingers.
A moment ago, you were complaining there weren't enough baths. Shouldn't we support her?
Something like this is better handled by trustworthy people. Like
Is
my
everything
friend,
all right?
No.
House proprietor
But there's nothing
Adam.
you can do about
The
it.
need for
Come
cleanliness
closer.
and citizens' health should not.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Where can I find this goblet?
Use your eyes and come right back with it, understood?
Don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
It's only a waste of time because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at all. If you finally admitted it's a trifle, we wouldn't have to keep coming back to it.
A trifle? Do you ever walk the streets here? Sewage, rats, slop and rubbish. The least we can do for the citizens is to provide them with a place to wash up.
What nonsense! Next, you'll want me to serve wine to everyone for free.
Whose silver might this be?
Why not? In Jerome Nars's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to disagree. What of the king knows?
So, did you find it?
I did, Master, but
Not so loud. And now go back to your job.
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage.
White.
Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm not sure what you're implying.
Horseshit! You know full well, everybody knows, he wiped the floor with you!
Compose yourself, Adam, and stop drinking. The king might come any time now.
That's right. Let's not burden the anointed monarch with such...
Me? Compose myself? Me?
Daha ne kadar bekleyeceğiz ya?
I demand that you...
Waiter! Ruhe! Pour me red wines. Please continue.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident.
Red
You
istiyorum.
were there, weren't you?
Oh, that.
I
Just
apologise,
a small
sir.
misunderstanding.
Which wine?
We've sorted it out and everything's
Speaking
settled.
Latin, my ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
Thank
I
you, waiter.
don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated.
You
I
there,
don't
lad.
think Rutard will
Cup of bread.
cause any trouble.
And don't
he
you
is
skimp on
sensible
me.
enough not to draw attention to himself while the king
I
was
apologise, sir.
That's true.
Which wine?
Because if we don't do something
sir.
about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Well, thank
As
the
he
Lord.
puts an end to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
Bence de.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels.
Hey, boy! A
Not
full
only
cup of
barbaric,
monastery
but
wine!
also
illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want.
Sir?
I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword fighting school brought this custom to us.
Vanish,
That
you hear me?
German Menhard is just hanging around the market looking for trouble.
Don't be ridiculous, Forsucker.
Boy,
You act
Come
like
here
you've
for a
never been in
moment.
a fight
Refill,
yourself.
sir.
Do you
And
think
to
I come to the
accuse
council
a
just to guzzle
swordsmaster
wine? Come
without
here.
a shred of proof.
We're not some old fishwives on the market.
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the... I took them off to pray, but I can't just get up and walk out.
There are war press
All right.
I knew I could, while you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have because I'm bored.
We'll soon be the laughing stock of the whole town.
You can rest assured the whole town is already laughing at us all day long. So what if they have one more reason?
My words exactly. The town council is squabbling constantly at the Emperor Charles, and
Kaç
no one
kanat
is left
olduğunu
unscathed.
söylüyor değil mi? Ha.
And you, a councillor, let people throw dirt on our work?
If I threw out everyone who complains over a beer, I'd
İki tane
soon be
var
out of
herhalde
customers.
sanat.
Ah, the hell with it. We'll never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
Duaları falan saymıyoruzdur herhalde. Sayıyorsak sıkıntı.
Put down the pitcher and run to the chapel. So, let's...
I found your gloves.
Really? And did you count those winged figures?
I counted 20.
And you counted correct.
Hasta.
Good. Here you are, so you can have a bit of fun in the evening.
There's the eternal dispute over the cathedrals. The building of the church is
Hadi
dragging on, and
bakalım.
in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery.
Hey, waiter!
And they are going to mock a oil
What was
mining
up,
city.
Kai?
Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Which one?
Because
Kai!
those so-called craftsmen are a band of parasites. You pay them, they come late, or report sick. And if they do come, their work is shit, and you have to pay someone else to put it right. It's a waste of time. I tell you, a waste of time.
Adam, don't interrupt the proceedings with your drunken ranting, even if you are in the right. And as for you, Endelin, haven't you noticed there's a war going on? Are the experts from far off supposed to work in a city under siege?
Besides, I get the feeling there's something
full
other than
cup.
the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you? Then what would that be?
Like, for instance,
Tokai.
that you'd like to have your own altar there?
So what if I would?
Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
Good. Hell freezes
Now run
over,
along.
my friend. Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Hadi be.
Mercy, councillors. We are not on the marketplace to argue like fishwives. The construction of the cathedral is proceeding slowly, and
a cup of
as
red.
you
Kırmızı mı?
know,
Don't you
there
skip
is a war, and there is neither money nor craftsmen. But with our joint powers, we will finish the building to the glory of God and our city, even if it takes 100
Come
years.
now, waiter.
What is
I
next
wanted
in
bread.
the order of business?
Thank you, waiter.
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Az önce çekası, elek yok katunaykat, iştelkinek udra.
Geldi tipin. Aha. Dedeciğim bir otursaydın ya.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Like this man of fights!
Come now, Father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at
unpleasant memories.
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, and you saved my neck and Henry's too.
None of that.
Who knows?
You know what? Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malaysia?
The great Baron He's got more fairy tales than my old nan.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg. If he were on Sigismund's side.
Do you know
most we've had back?
Wait a moment.
Yeah, maybe you should go and...
I wouldn't. What do you plan?
What do you... I'll leave...
How did... Or...
No... Why?
But I said...
Indeed you... I don't see in that case.
Yaş. Brabant ile tanış. Brabant. Neymiş? Şu mu?
Such rare guests. I'm Godwin.
Peace be with...
How do you know I'm...
It's not difficult, and we are both... I'm here, and...
We would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie?
Because... And why...
Are you here to arrange...
We have more... The situation... You have...
Why?
Did you come...
Not to land, but...
You don't even know if you can...
You were...
Henry.
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. We did not...
I reckon the two of you would hit it off. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. He was supposed to become a blacksmith. And instead...
Wait. A blacksmith, you say? From Scarlet's?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My daughter knew him most. And that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't.
And that was...
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Kobila, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
The boy's blood father denied him.
A person can't choose their parents.
Enough. I'd rather...
For that, there will be more...
Good head.
Oldu mu tanışmamız? Hop.
Benches, wardrobes, chests, chairs.
I see.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin.
Baron Vauquelin-Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler.
My word.
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet you.
It's a How did you end up imprisoned in Malisham?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. And only lost it...
That needs some explanation.
Oh, misère.
You're...
Ah, this Bohemia is a strange land. I have seen fam... Do tell me about it. No doubt you fought on the...
My last big battle was in Kosovo.
I've heard of it.
Aye. And it was there I decided it was...
Then, what are you doing here at a...
You say you're a poet?
Jamais. I think not.
Where have...
But if you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have... And if you are interested in my greatest deed...
And you wouldn't by any chance know the Pope?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX.
How come almost nobody here knows?
I am operating, as they say. My great benefit is my strong connection with there. Everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia.
Allah Allah.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next?
Saldıracağız. Ne yapacağız anasını sonra? Hadi.
Troubles in Hungary. And here too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess. Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health, and to yours. Could it have gone any other way? I would have expected a bit more sense from... He made an amateur's mistake. By the way, I'm John of Lick. It's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that? I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge... Was that so? Indeed. And... It depends. A little I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan... And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the... Well... I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace. We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army. When Sigismund sees that, he'll be off to Hungary all the sooner. At a gallop. Exactly. Sigismund's army is demoralized and he's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves. But he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield. But he can't retreat either. And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by a... For the plan to work, we need allies.
Their money. We just need negotiate. Are you saying you said everything? More like in Paris. If we find support and make it look like... You've got an interesting way of... You're certainly not the first to tell. Why are you doing? Because I want to put a stop to the sense, and also because I'm happier with Wentz.
I'll help you.
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Hamann Al. If you can get those 3. Meanwhile...
Tell me a bit more about...
Certainly.
Botchek of Kunstadt.
That's just the thing. He doesn't play the big game. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up...
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg Chancellor?
He still is. The only one who retained it. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guild.
Anna of Waldstein.
Oh,
the widow of that rich miner.
Wenzel Bartosz.
I was quite surprised to see her here.
A male affair? Anna is holding back and behaving like an but don't trust appearances. She's got claws.
And what use can she be to us? Apart from her late
she's as sharp as they come when it comes to trick. There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired, and that it was thanks to her.
What if it doesn't work?
I refuse to even consider that outcome.
Why me?
Because you've got a head on your shoulders. You and your friend Henry are similar in that respect. There aren't men...
I'll get on it then.
I wish us...
Success to our plans.
İçelim abi, ne olacak ya? O da alkole karşı olmaya gerek yok artık.
God be with you, noble. There's...
God be with you.
You're...
No beating around the bush, eh?
Margrave, you're...
To muster and...
Christ.
I should say so. Also, although, between the two of us...
How do you know Liechtenstein's behind...
I know most of the people here very well. But they wouldn't dream of stating... While it seems that Lord Liechtenstein...
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of...
Not only for people, but also...
Then you're in the right place.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. So...
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to...
Nothing more. I'd say that's plenty. And why are...
It's not only you're well able to negotiate and trade.
Then I'd be... If you want me to support you, you must give...
Do you have something in particular?
Well, one of the guests here has something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands.
Oo, da hırsızlık mı yapacağız
Hamann
yani?
Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the...
And these papers I'm supposed to switch, what do they concern?
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between my...
You were dealing with the enemy?
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear.
I'm supposed to...
Hamann Alder was given the doc... He hasn't yet had a chance.
And the papers...
Just insignificant documents.
Have you fallen on...
No, no. Alder is innocent in the matter. They're disappointed in the fact that I'm...
All right.
Alder will bring them to... But watch us...
Allah Allah.
Nobody has the likes of these.
Not even Botchek? I'd like to check your...
Ha! Even better. But
And you might not believe...
Well.
I wanted...
You wanted to apologize for crashing.
I want to have a word with Alder.
Well, I'm happy.
I...
For interrupting our conversation? What you...
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak...
We'll talk later and in private. Right now we have...
Don't try my...
Why so strict, Mum?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat. I got him a place at the Arch, only it wasn't long before they kicked... And then, But he took his boozing and...
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the...
You have the impertinence to show me...
You're exaggerating.
Me? Exaggerate? You're a horse wandering around...
Oh, actually, anything fun was... But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime.
You're dishonoring...
I can't dishonor someone who has no...
That's enough!
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
We've never met, and we have no cause to be enemies.
You've got no other option. You insulted Father's honor.
Gentlemen, I can have a word in private with Lord Odorin.
Out of the question. This uncouth, and he's got plenty to learn from Chris.
You want satisfaction? Suit yourself, then. We'll fight.
After you.
Well, that's...
Shouldn't we rather...
No, Christopher...
Ya Allah Allah.
A very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
Just like in Kosovo. Charge and no mercy!
Yeah. Take that.
Swing with your whole arm, not just your
Oğlum.
wrist.
Will do.
Oğlum.
My God. Father always said you were a good for nothing.
I was in a war, and you ought to know yourself. Not all. So Father would be satisfied, only he'll never be satisfied.
I thought he was the way he was because his
When I was 6 years old, he wouldn't talk to me for a week.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me stop.
Only 3 days. He got...
I always wondered who you were.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled, but now I have a...
And that's why you want...
I've got to get him on our side and to cooperate.
Aren't we all on the same...
Maybe everyone's saying that.
After you're in... Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it.
And what else can I do?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure.
All right, then. It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back...
Only no one's going to pay for one.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder...
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds...
I don't know how to think.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime.
You're
surrounded by hope.
Sir Kunzler.
You're Godwin, aren't you?
Oh dear.
Have no fear. I know Martin.
Why wouldn't I? I hope she doesn't feel unwelcome here.
To her own relatives, certainly. On our account.
So it's not...
Why?
Will you support Margaret?
That depends on what it is.
Do you think we should look...
I came here for one reason. If the ops doesn't...
What do you think of the rabbi's offer?
Or nothing.
He said he was in...
Aye.
So you...
And isn't it natural? They live in our city. God be with you.
İşi de halledelim mi?
Burgers, patricians and users.
Sir Bocek.
A man hard. The obs comes
on the con.
Does that in...
Only an...
You've got...
Okay.
I need guarantees of security.
Of course.
You can talk. Since you have, I have a lot of property. I can't.
So you need
my guarantee if I succeeded in marrying her off.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom.
Oho. Oradan oraya, oradan oraya. Kaç kişiyle konuşacağız lan?
Would also gladly accept. And an uncertain party. Besides, he's inconvenient for citizens. Yitko could end.
I'd be honored to oblige.
Forget about even if
How about you?
He's a youngster.
Kimi istiyorsun abi?
He may be. He's got battle experience. And when he...
If he gets it, right now, Hanush. On the other hand, the Lords of Lipa have a good. Maybe it's not.
So,
you're selling the skin of a boar that's still. First, I want a confirmation that the wedding.
And what?
I don't care what the young lord thinks. If he agrees, I'll be happy.
Vay arkadaş.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom.
The kingdom?
I'll be right back.
Aye. After all that rain, there must have been quite...
Godwin, we didn't have much time for conversation.
With pleasure. What are you expecting?
Well, but all going well, as long as we proceed without prior agreement. To put it mild, although
wise,
you know,
may God. Where did you leave?
Haven't you heard? No one even. Godwin.
Well.
What's that? What brings you here?
Greetings.
I just need. You know what?
And what's there to...
Not as...
Var mı bir şey? Yok.
Sir Hanush, I bring happy...
You do?
Young Lord...
If he's got some impoverished noble, I'm not going to support...
You misunderstood my... I mean, with...
You arranged a marriage for my ward?
Just with the niece of Sir Bushek.
Bushek? Godwin, you cannot...
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans...
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa.
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying... Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself.
Cheers.
Cheers to...
Back from gathering wood.
Sir Bushek.
So, Hanush...
Indeed.
Then I will...
Thank you.
Enough for...
Ya.
Thank you.
Nereden sarhoş oluyoruz yoksa. Ya öyle oynamayalım. Gerek yok. Şimdi... Heh. Bunu da hallettik.
Quiet.
Late here they are. You...
As agreed.
Thank you.
Yes, quite.
I'd like...
Tamam. En sonunda da bu.
Gentlemen.
Is this
Like I said, tell me.
I bring nothing.
Both of them.
This is going to be a long story.
Bitti galiba. Oh be. Diplomasi uğraştık resmen.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes. Yeah. And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the verbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours. He'll give you coin.
Yes. The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas. And we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Kefas işte.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords.
Ya bu herifte bir şerefsiz.
And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Asıl şeye döndük. Bir de yine şarap mı servis edeceğiz daha? Hadi be abicim. Adam hayattan bezmiş, köşede oturuyordu, dikiliyor.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rabble get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylanders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits. Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
And drunks! Give them hell! Lazy fools, the lot of them.
How dare you?
Some of you are even swelling right here in the city council meeting. This is unbelievable.
Remove this swill pot from the hall immediately.
I'm telling the truth. This whole council is a farce. The whole city knows it.
Lord of Sergeants, your insolence just cost you your place on the council and a month in the dungeon.
But...
Hopefully that'll be enough for him to sober up. And if not, put him in the pillory for a while, bailiff.
I'll see to it as soon as the council is over, Your Majesty.
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore placed the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly, we have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you are harsh. Rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
Görüyoruz.
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago.
Sen diyecek mi? Sana vereyim mi?
It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
Jobs'un kellesini almak lazım ya.
But the wine is good here. To your health,
Artık hadi git de ya.
And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was beating, Otto and his men set out for Rabush. Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosh will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Rabush falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Ya karıştırmasaydınız ya.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
To bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those psychopaths only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest.
You are right. And you, boy, will you drink with us?
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Hatırlıyor musun? Yok artık.
I couldn't resist either.
I'd like so touching, Carl. I never. Not a bit. I'm in that case in quite fuck. Well, his lord. I had my left the red. You can bet I don't.
Ey Allah'ım ya.
And to stand over that shit.
The likes of him live out of the
How'd you like a wine, Chevalier? The art of winemaking has a long... Recipes are passed on. I myself, even the king himself. So you're not too... Come on, dear. If you try hard...
we didn't end up like that poor sod over there. I'm filled with grief. The roast was calling out to me. This country. Let's drink to that. To King Wenceslas.
We reached an agreement, but it's going to take time.
And to stand over that.
About the girls.
What kind of name is Bruce Phallus anyway?
Having a good... Well, what do you miss? Don't you dip... I forgot. Leave it out. They wouldn't have to force me. Well, let's have a game then, for a coin. Since it's yours up...
Ne oynuyoruz? Allah kahretmesin.
God be with you, my friend.
Flas mı? Vay arkadaş.
Jesus Christ be praised. God be with you.
Ee? Hadi oğlum. 5 daha ver. İflas. Çüş. 3 vardı aslında ya. 11 dakika aslında hepsini tutabilirdim. Ne gelmesi lazım bunun mesela? O da iflas etti neyse ki de.
Something with you.
Ha neyse. Pes ettik. Daha şeye gerek yok.
Once you're playing for and what? Let's keep it. What the hell? You bet it.
Şimdi dur bakayım ne bu?
God be with you, my friend, and with you.
Böyle yapacağız bunu. Hadi bakalım. Olmuyor mu? Hadi be. Şu al. Bir. İlla bu hikaye.
God be with you.
İflas. Kesin bak nasıl. Vallahi çıldıracağım. Şuş. Herifteki şansa bak ya. Allah kahretsin. Uzun sürüyor bu.
Want a cure? I don't.
And how should I interpret this question?
All hail, but you know, I'm too old. Nothing to. It's the.
I'd bet.
What?
Deal with him, you.
Have you ever thought about getting married again? It would make a lot of things easier.
Now we close our doors for the evening. People here know what to do. There'll be plenty more tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday.
Sorry.
From cleaning up this...
I need help with something. I mean the ones with the really good wine. The Lord...
And you're one of them.
I should say...
And anyway, I don't know nothing about no wine. In case try asking my...
Annesi mi?
The rat'll be good, I hope.
Bence bulduk.
Now there's a piece of horse flesh for you, Rudart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of your fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. I wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to this celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Yok artık ya.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
O arkamdan... arkamdan vuruyorsunuz ya. O nasıl? Arkadan yedik. Hocam ayıp ya.
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own. He's had it!
Bu gitti.
You'll regret that, fucker! One step back! Have it!
Drive those horses out!
Şöyle. Çoğunu akladık. Gelen kim? Biz miyiz? Garson kıyafetiyle de gelmezsin ya.
Quick! Go!
You're dead. Do it.
Nice hit! Right between the eyes. Fuck you!
Bad luck.
Güzel, bu da gitti.
Take the fucking out, damn it! You won't.
Let him have it! You're done here, horse.
He was finished.
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me. Did my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin,
Damn.
is everyone alright?
No, some are.
They captured Oder and punched that Andrew Todd. And they took Alder.
They wanted to slay the rest, like.
What about my father? And Hannah?
They left with Yobs long, but
Where did they go?
they've got to raise an army for us.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund.
But, as you can see, our...
I'll gladly play dead for a while. Be so kind.
What happened?
Anna of Waldstein. She didn't.
She was simply in the wrong place.
And they almost killed my... But only almost.
What do you mean, all?
I got there in time to... Christopher tried to defend...
Old grievances.
Oh, they all have... We'll have to wait for the...
I tried to come as soon as...
You knew he was...
Markvar bragged about it to Sigismund promised to make him Lord of Rap.
But he sees what...
You find that funny? Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and who else has to die before...
Tell us about it. We were...
Well, not you.
Fuck you, Jan.
We've lost a lot of allies.
Well, I...
Is there anything?
Definitely not right. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here.
Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den.
If I survive the jump.
The king announced one more thing at the council. That is...
Fuck! Liechtenstein's... The city rabbi is sitting up...
They're our allies.
What do you mean by we?
Maybe Samuel.
He's here too.
Aye. Anyway, we've got work to do.
Give me a moment.
Vay arkadaş.
Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it. I'll be with Kristen.
Al seninle konuşurum da şu an değil.
We should not come. I did.
Just tell.
What did you talk?
We talked about your step.
Why?
It's true. I did not remember how I stared. Well.
What?
Yes.
Are you sure?
When I was born. Nothing. You know, but now that I
can tell you, this is not Sigismund or the confiscate.
The king,
He's... What's a...
That is hard to ignore.
Nonsense. Christians set out to kill and all that.
This is... We will...
I have to tell Liechtenstein.
Go.
Perish.
Liechtenstein nerede? Çakal nerede? Çakal. Şurada.
Good to see you.
Oh, they could... If it hadn't been for you...
Von Aulitz surprised even Sigismund with that.
Well, they killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles.
And they captured... without them, we can hardly get the...
We'll figure out a way.
But how?
Get a grip.
You're right. Nevertheless...
Actually, at Sigismund's council...
Gods, we need to get back to... I'm going with you. Out of the question. You'll be more useful if you Senri.
Samuel already knows.
In that case, I'm going with the rest of our people to Devil's Den. So don't need... Stay strong.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka, what brings you here?
Well, I heard you were
Şimdi
having
lan.
some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see instead of that...
Well, the real massacre is... Can we borrow the wagon?
But of course.
Could you stop blabbering already?
Easy, Ingel.
All right.
I'll explain to you on the...
Are you...
Of course.
Do you think that's a good idea?
I'm not. But I'm...
All right, then.
Niye atımızla gitmiyoruz abi? Arabaya biniyoruz.
Perish. Can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
O şeydi ya.
I just got ailed up so nicely.
Şeytan mıdır ne onun şeyi?
That is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Enough with the talking. Can't we really go any faster?
Just hold on tight back there.
What's the matter?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right in... But how do we...
We will go.
There are many...
Won't it...
We'll find... Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway. We all would, lad. But it has been decided as punishment for our many sins.
Bir tık daha hızlı dolanmıyor mu be abicim?
Killed our savior.
What did you just say?
Nothing, I'm just blabbering.
I dare you to say that again. Loud and clear.
You know what, sir? Just ignore me and be glad I'm here. And you up front, pick it up, little kurama. My horse is getting numb.
Hadi be kardeşim, büyük yaptınız. Hadi abi.
We have to go this way. Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
Do you think we're gonna make it in time? To find the papers? Save the people?
I pray we can, Henry. There's nothing more I can do. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now?
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
More than once, I reckon.
A lot more, I can tell you. But I admit, I was afraid every single time. Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in. I think there's someone. Go and check it out. If they took any, I'll gather up my things and...
Hay arkadaş, gene bir... Güzel bir şey de yok.
Damn it.
But it'll have to be searched, otherwise Eric will flay us alive.
Ha, biz de birazcık kurcalayalım yani. Kargaşadayken. Aa, bu ne kadar zor oldu? Aa, uzunlar lan bir de. Hmm. Oğlum bu niye bu kadar zor? Normalde yapardım. Aa. Bayağı bir maymuncuk harcadık. Açacağım lan bunu. Niye böyle ya? Vallahi çıldırttı bak. Lan bir yere sonunda açılmıyor ha. Dur. Nerede bizim şey? Yetenekler. Hırsızlık. Bu da güzel. Puan var, güzel. Tamam, şimdi burada yiyeceklerden neydi bu bizim elimizi hızlandıran? Be. Hiçbir bokta yokmuş ama. Açtığıma değmedi yani.
Search the whole place, they say. Bring any important looking documents. How the fuck should I know? What?
şeyi bunun? Bana bir şey yok. Hiç bokları yapılarında ya. Bunu alırım. Herkesi kesmişler ya. Oldum böyle. Üzücü.
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right. Sam, you're back. A few of the cutthroats, but there are more out. For what?
I'm so sorry.
What about your mother? Is she alright?
She is, thank God. I told.
I'm really.
There was another. I'm sure. You go out, sir. I can take. God be with.
Yani takip etmek yerine.
They climbed over the wall. One of them must have hit me.
Get up. We have to get to the shul fast. Can you walk?
I can't.
Don't worry. I'll help you. Henry, go and get Mummy. She will be in that house on the left. Bring her here.
What's the...
Don't worry, Mum.
Mein Gott!
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded.
Wait!
My name is Henry.
Of course
I'm his...
Was sagst du?
Sam.
Watch out! More are coming!
What's going on?
Sam!
I'm fine.
We have to get...
Through the backyard! Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them!
You're no match for us, fucker!
I'll be you, so bloody bum, fucker!
Kardeşim, şey yapacak mıyız acaba? Hazır mısın?
Leave us alone! That is you to the left! Can you help them?
I don't know who you are, but I thank you.
Hiçbir şey de yok üstlerinde bir de ya. Anam abla neredesin? şey yok. Bunda ne de bir şey.
We can talk later. Now we have to go.
Come on!
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? You'd rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
Bu yanka dönecek şimdi.
Go inside. Quick. To the fucking task.
Ya.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone. There they are. Well, now we're really fucked.
We mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back.
For how long, though?
As long as we need to.
Oha. Kaç kişi var kardeşim orada? Oha. Oğlum buna vuramıyorum lan. Ne alaka? Lan silah niye düştü? Tekrar dene. Bu herife vuramadım lan. Ne kadar kaldı FC'nin şeylerine, paketlerine? 56 dakika. Şu görevi kapatalım, olmadı. Oldu mu? Gel bak.
In the name of our Lord!
By God's will! God!
Oğlum bunun şey yok mu ya? Ne oluyor lan?
Take that fucker out, damn it! Do it! Say a prayer if you can!
Come on! Everyone's inside!
Dayan sadece hiçbir şey. Hayır arkadaş.
Let's go!
Let's go. It's this way.
Artık herhalde yürüyerek kaçmayacağızdır ya. Onu yapmamışsındır. Ne olur.
Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance. Are you alright?
And I...
Is it...
My God, now we have...
I'm...
Right, well, how is... Oh, to him.
Sick as me.
I am sorry. At least you survived.
I'm sorry, I...
Do not...
Is
Yes.
How did you...
It was such... He wanted to... The rabbi got, then it went schlop. My father... Mart...
That...
Yes, I did. I was gone. And he...
Did Martin...
People...
Foley...
Even if he went to the...
And did you ever...
And I... No.
And he didn't...
You know...
Alright.
Before you...
Well,
He was...
Well...
You... He...
I'm sorry, even if...
Well, and what I would...
Everything.
Take... Have a...
Take it soon.
Fuck me! Return, O Lord. How long should thou be?
Sonra...
Wrathful, have compassion for thy servants. Fill us with the mercy every morning, that we may rejoice and be glad all our
Ne yapacağız artık? Buradan gidiyor muyuz? Herhalde gidiyoruz. Ona göre başka. Kaç. Şu an kavga etme modu yok. Hadi.
And what can I get for you?
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
Hamam hizmetleri. Sonrasında
What
kaçış.
would you like?
I'd like
Certainly.
10.
Ex. You
Tamam. Seyveler büyük ihtimal. Aynen.
There. All clean and bandaged up, Fred.
Beğenmeyi, yorum yapmayı unutmayın arkadaşlar. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Görüşmek üzere diyelim.